Hi guys, it's Guidance with Compassion here with another reading. So I'm back after a long time away. I'm coming back slowly but surely. And yeah, let's get into what's the message for you Leos. So Spirit, tell me the message for the Leos. What do they need to hear right now? Can I get two more oracle cards, please, Spirit? That one. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, a lot's come out here, but I'm not taking them. I'll just mention them. We've got Loyal Heart. We've got Thinker. And we've got Unfinished Symphony. So I'm going to put these back into the deck. So Spirits, can I get one more Oracle card for the Leos? What's the message that they need to hear? Those viewing this reading, this video. Two's come out. I'm going to take them. Milk and Honey, bottom of the deck. And what's underneath that? We've got the Fates. Milk and Honey is, to me, easygoing, luxury. Are you destined for luxury, Leo? It sounds about right. Time to go. Top of the deck. And round. Is it time to head into a new cycle, a new beginning? We've got Message in a Bottle in reversed. We've got Imagine. We had that just a moment ago for Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. We've got Flexible. And we've got Happy. It's giving your energy, Leo, the Sun. It's funny because if I look directly at the cards and think Message in a Bottle in reverse, something perhaps didn't come through. A message didn't get received. And I think Spirit's just like, or you, frankly, is just like, okay, I didn't get what I wanted. So it could be that you didn't get the job or things didn't work out with the relationship. It's not that the message didn't go through. It could be for some people. But I'm also hearing like, you were not received in the way that you wanted to. They didn't get you. So if it's an end of a relationship, this person didn't get you. End of a friendship, they didn't get you. You didn't get the job, they didn't get you. And so now imagine you're focusing on bringing in somebody who does get you. We've got Flexible and Happy. Someone who's more in kin to your style of doing things. And somebody who enjoys that. It makes them happy and they'll make you happy. Someone who's more in line to bend in the way that you go. Perhaps the person you were dealing with was quite rigid. They were like, this is my thoughts and feelings. This is how I do life. That's it. I'm kind of hearing budgety. Because we've got Milk and Honey, which is luxury in my head, that oracle card, perhaps they were very finicky and nitpicky about, no, don't spend that much. We need to budget. No, I don't want to spend that much for a hotel to go on holiday. That could be friends or a love relationship. You're more confined. And Leo is, big, bold, bad energy. They're the sun. They're like rays of light. They don't want to be contained and it will be quite frustrating for them. It's not going to work. It's not going to last very long. So let's get into it. So we got Message in a Bottle in reverse. That's number 15. So this is a message of protection because it's in reverse. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interests at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So perhaps you were very allowed this person to take the reins. You just allowed them to do what they wanted to do. You took a back seat. They were the driving force. They wore the pants in the relationship and you just kind of allowed them to go and do what they want at their will and whim at the sacrifice of your own. And Spirit's kind of saying, don't do that because it will blow up in your face. I'm hearing they will resent you for it. Because I think they 333 on the clock now. I feel that they can sense that you're not being genuine. And perhaps it can frustrate them because it's like, they can tell you're not happy. And it's like, it's just going to be like a catalyst of an argument. It's just gonna, I'm getting an image of trying to fit two jigsaw pieces together that have no business fitting together. They're not the right shape. They don't work well. I'm getting that quote from The Holiday. Square peg, round hole. It don't work. No matter how much you force it, no matter how compromising someone may be, but it just don't work. So imagine, number 20. Imagine. Turning imagination into manifestation. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary imagery and feelings. Creativity illusions. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations, and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in outer world as if by magic. I do have a couple of messages from that. I'm kind of getting like, perhaps you tried to manifest them to be different. Rather than talk to this person, have a conversation and work things out that way. You kind of went off in your head and was like, let me just think it, and perhaps they'll receive it and they'll get it. People are not mind readers, Leo. And I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by doing that. I think you're aware that this relationship, this thing was not right. And I'm not sure why you felt compelled to stick at it. Leo is a fixed energy, so it could be that. You're just like, I'm gonna keep working, but no. Certain things, that's true, but stuff like relationships and things like that, that's not how it works. You need to communicate. And if the person shows no signs of changing, or it's difficult for them to change, in the sense that they don't want to, they're resistant. And I don't know, something about this Leo is similar to what I was saying to Cancer. It's like you feel uncomfortable, or having a conversation with them about it seems, I don't know, I'm hearing near impossible. Either they don't want to hear it, they don't want to listen, or it's just going to be hard work. And I think, Leo, you just don't want to be drained by it. But you're being drained by it in other ways. So there's that. There's also the fact you can have the life you want. I don't know if you're sticking out with this person because you think you can't do better, you can't get the person you want, you can't get the position you want. I'll just stick here, it's easier, I know people, it's comfortable. Wrong. Spirit has put that thought into your head because you can attain it. Work needs to be done. Work physically on yourself, mentally, but it can be done. Rome wasn't built in a day. Anything worth having takes time. It's not instantaneous. What's the phrase? It takes 10 years to be an overnight sensation. We've got flexible, the next one, which is number 19. So going back. Flexible, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. It's funny, when my nose was running, I was getting the sense of not like someone has a cold, but like, you know, when you've been crying, your nose is running. It was giving me that kind of feeling. And I feel with this, because I feel like you've compromised yourself, too much of yourself. It's making you emotional. It's making you upset. You're crying. You got snotty nose. We are in winter at the time I'm filming this, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's making you upset. I don't know if it's because you've been together a long time. This could be friendship, work situation, relationship. But it's like, I think you know that things have to change. And for some of you, that may mean ending. This may need to end, but not for everybody. For some people, you just have to have the conversation. And from there, if they choose to act in a way that is not suitable to what you want, like if they don't put in any work, obviously you have to give them time to make the effort. But if they choose nothing changes, then you know what you need to do. And maybe perhaps you're scared of them acting in that way. And that's why you haven't had the conversation. That's why you've not brought this up, because you're going to be confronted with the truth of the fact that this person isn't for you. This situation, this location, this friend group is no longer aligned with where you're going and what you desire for yourself. We've got happy, happy, which is number 2-6. Happy, happy. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment. Whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, get back to joy, Leo, because I feel like you've become quite unhappy. And I think what we were saying with the flexible card, some things, parts of you should remain deep-rooted. Your beliefs, your non-negotiables. This is who I am. You should not be changing that to meet other people's needs. Be it friendships, be it work, love. If there's a certain way, belief, religion that you have, and you feel like you're changing, you're adapting to suit others' needs, I'm getting the phrase, making yourself more digestible for other people. Stop that. Knock it off. Because whose happiness is more important? Theirs or yours? It's a no-brainer, no? And I think Leo is so full of joy and love and loyalty. And the fact that this reading, I'm getting that it's like it's a different sign, Leo. I can understand if this is a water sign, all these emotions, but it's like no joy, no life. And I think Spirit's like, you need to get back to that. And if you need to cut certain people off because of that, that's what you got to do. Because life is too short for you not to be happy with yourself. To look yourself in the mirror and be unhappy is staring you in the face. I'm getting an image of someone looking themselves in the mirror and they're unhappy. Perhaps you can't even look yourself in the mirror because you don't recognize yourself. Finally, let's go to 51, which is milk and honey. Even though that's not in the reading, but I just saw No Place Like Home, which is the card before milk and honey. And I feel that's true. You need to be somewhere where you feel at home, where everybody knows your name, the cheers, like you're welcomed. And I feel like you've had to kind of condense yourself, wear a mask, or be a different version of you, which is not genuinely you. Like, I feel like you need to be more authentic to yourself. Milk and honey. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity. Exactly. Nurturing abundance. Trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. And it's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. I feel that's when you step into your authenticity, when you step into this, when you become happy with yourself, Leo, abundance draws to you. You don't have to do much. It's just your vibe. You're in this high vibrational vibe and you'll just attract pleasure, joy, abundance, all these good things to you. So you need to step into that vibe, Leo. And yes, you have the hard decision to make, or maybe not. But I think once you do it and you take that plunge, you take that leap, you take that risk, I'm hearing the Fool, you'll be far better for it. So this is your reading, Leos. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if it resonated with you, please give the video a like, please share it, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the readings on there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more. I'll catch you next time.